proud about sponsorship money. Today we will be going live to Whitminster with my friends Mike Crawford and Gabby Law. Mike, can you hear me?
Hello Nick, you join me here outside Susie Swift's parents' home in Whitminster as we await her possible withdrawal from the British Olympic team. We believe she is in discussions with her trainer and family following yesterday's shock announcement. Gabby, you know Susie really well. What do you think she's going for at the moment?
Well, Mike, I know how much Susie had looked forward to the Olympic Games, and I'm sure she won't be taking this decision lightly. I would imagine she will be listening to the advice of her coach, Philo Sophie, and of course her family.
Is there any chance she might reconsider?
Who knows, Mike? I only wish I was a fly on the wall in the house right now.
Susie, there are millions of people who look up to you as a role model. You can't let them all down.
Don't listen to him, Susie. Why should you perform for nothing? Let them come begging.
Would anybody like a cup of tea?
No, thanks.
Are you sure? Go on.
Please, Mum, not now. Well, I'll put the kettle on just in case you lot change your minds.
Will you lot be quiet? I can't concentrate on my game.
Will you stop playing on that thing? It's driving me mad.
Yes, we need to focus on Susie.
Oh yes, it's always about her, isn't it? But it's only a stupid old race anyway, who cares?
It's the Olympic Games. It's the most important sporting event on earth.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why is it so big? I mean, there are loads of games. Why are the Olympics so big?
Because of its history.
Oh no, not history. It's so boring.
Shut up, Portia. You're doing my head in.
Well, you're both doing my head in. Listen to Mr. O'Sophie.
Did someone ask for a cup of tea? The kettle's just boiled.
Mum!
Sandwiches then?
No!
Go on then, Pip. Tell us why these games are so special to everyone.
Well, it all goes back to the ancient Greeks.
A bit like Dad then, only he's an ancient geek.
Watch it, you!
What have the ancient Greeks got to do with us?
We could learn a lot from those guys, believe me. Did you know that for 3 months before the Games, all fighting between the states had to stop so that the athletes could travel to Olympia?
Where?
Olympia! That's where it all started 2,500 years ago.
What else was that?
It's a flashback. We're going back in time to 557 BC.
We are the Spartans! We are the Spartans!
Will you not shut up? I can't concentrate on my scroll.
Ooh, listen to her. What a swap. Yeah, we've got no time for city burps. We've got battles to fight.
Oh, just leave them alone, Spartacus. They're just a bunch of Neanderthal thugs.
What did she call us? I couldn't understand a word, but it made me very angry. Yeah, you won't like him when he's angry.
No, I get the point.
When will all you people learn that violence is not the answer?
It's better than reading uncool books.
Yeah, it was all we had taught from being small children.
Yeah, I never had any cuddles when I was a kid.
Nor me. I think you're all in need of a big hug.
Get off!
Look, you actually scared them.
It must have been awful having no love as a child.
My mummy never hugged me.
All read me stories. All tucked me in at night.
Keep going, Ponticus. I think it's working.
Look, if you really want to prove how brave and strong you are, why not enter the new games at Olympia?
Do we get to kill people?
No, the games are purely for sport.
Well, there is boxing and of course the pancration.
The what?
Is that some sort of pancake eating contest?
No, it's wrestling, but with only 2 rules. Rule 1, no poking eyes at, and rule 2, no biting.
So you can kill people?
Not exactly, but you can really hurt them.
Get in!
Hear this. It's been declared that we no more fighting until the Olympic Games are over.
What?
Wars between all states are banned so the athletes may arrive safely to the Olympic Games. Zeus has proclaimed this.
Aww.
And there'll be no death penalties.
Get in!
Also, there'll be no married women allowed.
What about his wife? She looks like a man.
They already thought of that one. A woman tried to pass herself as a man last time, so now all games will take part with no clothes on.
That's disgusting.
I suppose it's a good way of getting a suntan.
So in the name of Zeus, all enemy states are ordered to make peace until the Olympic Games are over.
So that's where it all began.
I like those Spartan dudes. They seem pretty awesome.
Oh, believe me, Jack, they were. They were taken from their families at the age of 7 and taught to be warriors.
Cool.
Of course, they didn't all survive. It was a tough life.
Yeah, my childhood was a bit like that too.
Oh, don't exaggerate, Daddy. Having a difficult paper round really isn't the same thing.
You should have seen the size of those dogs on that estate.
Spartan children were taken to the woods at night and left to fend for themselves against wild animals.
Wow.
Then they were beaten by the older children to toughen them up.
That's just cruel. Sandwiches, anyone?
No!
Life was tough then, but it did produce great heroes, like Milo the wrestler.
Never heard of him.
But you should have done. He won 6 Olympic titles in the pancration, the toughest event of all.
Pancakes.
Be quiet, Mildred.
Who started the games?
Well, all we know is that they were dedicated to the god Zeus.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. He was in Clash of the Titans.
What are you talking about?
He was the guy with the beard, wasn't he?
Well, yes, I suppose he was. The Greeks believed he was the king of all the gods.
How many did they have?
Oh, loads. But there were 12 main ones who lived on Mount Olympus and controlled the lives of men.
What about that devil dude? He was cool.
Or you mean Hades, god of the underworld?
Yeah, he was in Clash of the Titans too.
Will you shut up about that stupid movie?
Yeah, it was boring. Apart from the kissing bits, that is.
Zeus was supposed to have banished Hades to the underworld as a punishment.
So, the game started all because of a god?
That's right. And as the athletes arrived in Olympia, they would see a giant statue of Zeus sitting on his throne. It was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
Remember it well done?
It's one of the modern world that you've lasted so long.
Oh, is that sound again? I don't like it!
Please stand clear for the entrance of the gods. Introducing Aphrodite, goddess of love. Oh, Mama, it's easy to see why. And arriving together as ever is Apollo and Artemis, twin children of the big man, Zeus. As you can see, folks, they're both in matching archery gear. It's what they'll be wearing at this year's hunt. And fresh from his ocean bed is Poseidon. He'll be modelling a marvellous shell suit that is sure to catch on in this year's fishy fashion parades. And here's Zeus's favourite daughter, Athena. Oh, and here's this angry-looking dude. Well, it's Ares, goddess of war, Zeus's bad boy son.
What's up, losers?
Ares!
Yes, there's one in every family. Now here comes the hate mob. It's Hermes, Hestia, and Hephaestus. Hey, turn up the music and get the party started. It's Dionysus, the party god. He doesn't actually live on Olympus, but he always gate crashes the party and things are livening up. And now it's Hera. That's the big guy's lady, so don't upset her, folks. And now here's the main man, the number one, the leader of the gods. It's Zeus.
I'm Zeus, son of Mass. I'm like an arrow from a bow, but I'm faster. I'm the leader of the pack, so you better watch your back or you'll face Zeus' attack. I'm back.
Okay, dear, don't get above yourself.
I'm sick of doing all the work round here. When are you going to fix that light bulb?
Hey Dad, that was wicked. I know. Hey, where's Hades?
Yeah, I can't stand that man. He gives me the creeps.
Yes, I suppose that kind of being around dead people all the time.
He's so revolting.
Not beautiful like us. Now, kids, that's no way to talk about your uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Death.
He's not the life and soul of the party, really, is he?
I hope you don't talk about me like that.
No, we call you Fish Face.
Aries!
You're always picking on me.
Now, you two.
I want to go with that Hades. I hate thinking of putting up a rival to challenge my champion, Milo.
I thought there was something fishy going on. No, that's Uncle Poseidon.
Watch it, or I'd use my trident.
I hope that's some sort of deodorant. I've had to open all the windows in here again.
I have you know I bathe every day.
It's just those fish uncles, they're really hot.
Well, I'm ruler of the sea.
Yeah, but no one's stopping you from taking a shower.
Aries, I won't tell you again. Now, will someone tell Hades I want to see him? I'm guessing angry.
Oh no.
Yes, you know what that means, don't you? I'm starting to lose my temper!
That's better. I'm ready for another Olympic Games. I can't see anyone challenging me for the title this year. It's in the bag.
Milo, will you put that cow down? It's nearly time to go to Olympia. The children want to say goodbye.
Okay, Maya, bring them out to see me.
Kids?
Hey, what's that you've got there?
I wanted to be like you, Daddy.
That's my girl. One day you'll be as big and strong as your old man.
What about Mum and Dad?
Well, that's a big hamster, Maxie.
The children were wondering if we could have one last training session before you leave.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think we'll need some help.
Georges, come on, Georges, we've got to get ready for the Olympic Games.
I can't understand it. We started on a training routine and followed it exactly. And I'm still not fit.
I know, I'm beginning to think we've got something a bit wrong.
How could that possibly be? Look, it says here, lift your young cow up to your head several times a day. As the weight increases, you should become stronger.
Perhaps we shouldn't have chopped the cow up into little bits.
Don't be silly. How could anyone lift up a whole cow?
Yes, but perhaps we shouldn't have made them into beef burgers and eaten them all.
I know, but it seems such a waste.
Yes, but was there any use for all those chips too?
You can't have burgers without chips.
And what about the jelly and ice cream?
Can I help it? I love my puddings.
Oh heck, here comes Hades, and he doesn't look pleased.
Look at you, you're a disgrace.
Sorry, Godship.
Look at you, you're unfit and overweight. How do you think you're going to be Milo in that shape?
Round is a shape.
Your Honour, I've got a cunning plan.
Well, I hope it's better than the last cunning plan you had. My hair was only just recovered. I look like a pink poodle for weeks.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, Bob, but this plan is bound to work, I promise you.
Okay, let's hear it then.
It's these new training shoes, Bob.
How are they going to help him win in the wrestling match?
That's a point, Dasher. We all know he's got no chance in a test of strength and skill. Hey, I've got feelings, you know.
Shut up!
All right, I was just saying.
Well, don't. Carry on.
Like I was saying, he's got no chance in a straight match, so I thought with these super new trainers, he could run away.
And that is your cunning plan?
Yes, boss?
Why don't I waste my time with you two idiots? If there are Olympic medals for being idiots, then you two would bring gold and silver.
Boss?
What?
Who would get the gold?
Get out! That's it. I'm going to have to get the games cancelled. I couldn't bear to see you two's smug face after Milo wins yet another championship. But how to do it? If only I could get the contestants to fight among themselves and I've broken the rules and the games will be cancelled. Hades, you're a genius. Then Milo will never be champion again. Ha ha ha!
What was Milo's reward for winning all of those titles?
Winning athletes would be decorated in a purple ribbon and would be presented with an olive wreath at the closing ceremony.
Is that all?
They became heroes. People would write poems and build statues dedicated to them.
I don't get it. All that training for a poem and a bunch of olives?
No! Was it all fighting and running?
No way! The ancient Greeks invented most of the events we still have today. The javelin, discus, pentathlon and long jump, as well as some things that are too dangerous now like chariot racing and running in full armour.
I wish I could have seen what it was like.
Could be arranged.
Oh no, not again!
Good morning and welcome in the name of Zeus.
Hooray!
You join us in the middle of a major crisis that threatens to destroy the Olympic Games. When all the athletes had just been sworn in before the statue of Zeus,
Hooray!
a stranger in a dark robe was seen stirring up trouble among the crowd. Some believe this to be work of Hades.
Boo!
Fighting between rival states is now threatening to disrupt the Olympics, and under the command of Zeus,
Hooray!
could lead to the cancellation of the Games altogether. Nicholastic, what's your opinion?
Well, my Goss, it's a very sad day indeed, and one that I thought I'd never live to see. If Hades is involved, it could lead to serious trouble on Mount Olympus, as Zeus
Hooray!
would be annoyed that his champion Milo would be unable to compete.
Thank you, Nicholastic. We have with us local pot maker, Peter Potter, who seems to be doing very well out of this situation.
Yes, my host. I saw loads of statues of Milo this morning. He's more popular than ever.
Why do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Quick, Potter, give me one of those statues.
We'll have one too.
Why are you so desperate for these statues?
They make excellent weapons.
Yeah, they're heavy and easy to throw. I can't wait to bounce mine up an Athenian's head.
Hooray!
I guess that answers my question.
Things seem to be getting out of hand, Petter.
I don't care. I'm making a fortune. Pots for sale. Pots for sale.
Let's hear from the athletes themselves.
You must be worried about the situation.
So you're telling me I've been running for 10 months and now it could all be for nothing?
You must be tired.
That's tragic.
Yes, folks, it's a real Greek tragedy. I've been trying all this time just to box on my ears, and if I don't get to fight, somebody's going to get a beating.
Okay, moving on. We have with us world champion discus thrower, Chuck Lotus. How will you feel if the games are cancelled altogether?
My mum will go mad. I had to use the best dish to practice with until I got my own discus. Smashing!
Well, there we have it, Mikos. There's an outrage in Olympia,
Anger in Athens.
and chaos in Cairo.
You forgot about Agro and Argos.
Well, we'd better be off, folks. Things seem to be getting out of hand. Come on, Nicholastic.
Yes, that's right. The Spartans were planning to attack you whilst you watched the games.
That's terrible.
What are we going to
one thing the Spartans lack.
A sense of fashion?
No, brains!
Of course, you're right. We must outwit them.
What do you mean, tell them jokes?
No, you fool. No, you fool. No, of course not. You must attack them before they have the chance to act.
Ah, yes, I shall get my pea shooter.
Yes, I'll bring my water pistol.
No, you must use proper weapons like a bow and arrow or a sword.
But aren't they rather dangerous?
Yeah, I got a nasty couple of butter knife once.
Give me strength. That's the whole idea. You need to kill them.
Oh dear, catch me. I think I'm going to faint.
Don't be so soft. You want them to kill you.
Oh, Mummy, the room is spinning.
He's right, you know, but where will we get these weapons from?
Ah, but look what I found. Here, take these.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Careful, you nearly pricked my eye out with that thing.
Oh no, look who's coming this way.
Ah, look, there they are, boys.
Yes, that shady figure in the cloak said they are waiting to attack us. And there they are, armed as if with weapons. He was right.
Let's get them.
Out of our way, athletes, or you'll feel the sting of my sword.
Do your worst, Spartans. I've trained too hard and too long to have a bunch of idiots spoil the games.
Exactly. Shut up, you Athenians. You're just as bad with your mocking tones.
You're both inspired each other.
The cheek of it.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing.
This stupid fighting must end here and now.
You'll get back if you know what's good for you, runner.
Yeah, this has got nothing to do with you.
This has got everything to do with us. The games mean more than just winning. They represent civilization and man's triumph against senseless violence.
What's wrong with senseless violence?
Typical. The games are a test of skill, stamina, and strength. Without death and misery, they show the best of us all and bring us closer to the gods.
Who called?
Master, it's you.
Yo, Milo, how's the training going?
Fine, Master, although that cow was getting really heavy. It nearly crushed me a couple of times.
I thought you've been putting on the beef lately. Haha. And what's all this I hear about fighting at my games?
Sorry.
Well, what have you got to say for yourselves?
It was their fault, your godship. They started it.
What do you mean? You attacked us?
We were told by that shiny figure that you were going to start a battle against us.
He told us the same thing about you.
I see. What did the shadowy figure look like?
Strange looking fellow.
Yeah, the cloak and an odd smell.
What kind of smell?
Yeah, it's really strange, but really smelling like
Death.
I thought so. Hades!
That's him.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
I just wanted to stop you winning for once. You always win.
Hades, it's not the winning, it's taking part that counts.
It's okay for you to say that. You don't know what it's like to lose.
Oh yes, I admit I hate losing, but I would never cheat. If you don't win fairly, there's no satisfaction at all.
But how can we compete against you when you have heroes like Theseus and Hercules?
Well, every hero has a day, and human heroes can only go on for so long. You have to make the most of the talents you have.
Yeah, we all had a good laugh over Achilles. How could you overlook a dodgy heel?
Yes, we all make mistakes, even me.
So will the games continue?
Yes, of course they will. They will go on for thousands of years because they represent all that's good about being human. They are more important than any individual, and their names will live forever.
Hooray!
So I suppose you're going to punish me again.
No, Hades, you spent too long in the underworld. I think you need a holiday.
Really?
Yes, you can be my guest at the games and we can cheer the competitors on together.
I think I'm going to cry.
Well, what are you standing around for? Let the games begin.
Hooray!
So, the games really did stop wars? Yes. Can you imagine that happening today?
Wouldn't that be brilliant?
But the spirit of the Olympic Games is still the dedicated to them.
I think I've made my decision.
Really, Susie?
Yes, the games have nothing to do with money or sponsorship. They're about striving for perfection and doing your best. I'm going to compete.
That's brilliant news, Susie.
Yes, I'm going to learn from the ancient Greeks and compete for the honour and glory of the Olympic Games.
Does anybody want to come and see to celebrate?
Yes, okay.
Now let's party like Zeus.
Hey, I'm the party god. I'll say when we can party. Okay, let's party.
Hooray!